Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is, thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
We've been all over.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No.
Whoa. The moment.
You should have known.
Wait, we were. No, not sight.
I could do.
Please have mercy.
Start talking.
So, you're
They.
Don't play. They extractive.
Well, you better.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh.
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing... It may seem the withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. The doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he asked them...
This is what the air...
First, the Academia spent a... After that, with the doctor's help, and the... Next...
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the
Call it an educated guess? Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Sure, if it's knowledge, no.
You must have noticed, it is as if they are cursed with a some organism. This is...
Then what does Is she not a
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanal, they found that at the... Not to mention, slowly but surely...
So...
All right, let's try to... Raman?
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
The atmosphere is so heavy. Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
So you were still withholding some information?
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand,
What a whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move.
It's time to make a plan.
Indeed. These events are
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
yep, it'll work out for sure.
Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back?
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Okay.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment!
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care. You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
need to watch out for any signs of earthquakes and sandstorms.
Don't even think about it. Sumpter beasts are meant for transporting goods. Sounds good. I'll go make some
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbye?
Yeah! Also,
Yes, she did. Our plan is... I hope this is clear to you.
huh?
Didn't we already do...
You can never have enough.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your... We all have our jobs to do, after all. Of course. But the advantage of not... Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar!
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge, I think. But the Come to think of it, the Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering and the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that...
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely...
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution?
You mean, it's related to the senior...
To make sure we're still on track, I would like
Where are we going?
to an Aramite bit.
Today is a lucky day.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
I'm getting old. It's time. You need to watch out for any sudden earthquakes and sandstorms.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some...
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for you.
Aren't those devices?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your face?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very...
That's an interesting... Anyway, we're not going to use... As I mentioned during the meet... Traveler, I want you to record... Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali? Good. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction in...
Yes,
Paimon is...
I understand. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it's...
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and everything went without a hitch. And everyone... Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effect.
But...
And that's perfectly fine.
Huh?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have... You may find it hard to believe, but for those people... Imagine if you've been using a device like after all that time. A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who...
But...
You could say that those
Things you're interested in are really...
Anyway, I'm going to take those two to work.
Small project?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal.
There's a pleasant breeze and glorious sunshine. So, where shall we go for a walk?
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in...
we agreed to work. Had I known all...
Look, you already know that...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also...
Seems you really do
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok Guard.
Wait!
We can't get through that. My plan will clear us of any pot...
That also sounds like...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how...
Of course he did. He also said that with the help of... I never blindly trust anyone. And...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing more I'm okay with the death.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and...
I've always treated...
Now you're making this...
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries.
Sino, we have no fear of casualties.
Well, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do... Since you and I...
Okay.
The guard should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret
Of course. But who exactly?
They're a squad of
As many as Ain al-Ach?
Then I suggest that you...
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. Aren't you even a little worried? Even if that guard does—
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino—
How can you be so
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been—
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan, no matter how you look at—
A reasonable
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if
The Akasha is still in operation, so I'm actually...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle.
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key— Haven't you ever—
Because the Akasha—
The Academia firmly—
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, emotions are Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of a decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. Our thoughts and the Akasha lacks data on these interactions. So,
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
Just remember to...
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarba.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be
Beep! Construct!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding...
It seems to be a dire situation, so...
There's no need for Take your most elite
Understood. Hurry, bring them...
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the app. Get ready.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet... Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is, since this is a big case for the Academy.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only lead.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west.
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value...
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's giving me the... Brothers!
Whirling snow! Hey! Everyone hold hands! Take flight! I'll protect us. Whirling snow. My apologies. Let's dance. Take flight.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel.
You pip!
I'm
King Deshretwook!
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Reba.
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Ramon there? Sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything...
Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it...
I have a if we need help, get ready for the next
Let the show begin. Dia! We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here, in the time it took you to get here.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. All joking aside...
but where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to him.
Yeah, we sure don't...
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher. If all hate them in Sino, so we'll find the sages have placed spies. You should
like Paimon that mercy.
That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much. Come on, give me a smile so that I'm looking good. There are many kinds of... Let's go.
He's over there! Let's go say hi! Tainari!
Traveler, Paimon, and...
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important, please.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The dog...
He's that strange...
Yes, I know. Actually...
He left...
Yeah.
Can I ask what it was? Sorry to ask you like this for now.
Sino... I see. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, you don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia, transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, All of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went! How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by...
That's right. Let's go to the port and...
Tracking skills, see?
Shh! Don't drop. The port is crawling with...
Let's keep going and see what...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland. Back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
cooking skills.
Shh! Don't. The port is.
Let's keep going and see what.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the Doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say good...
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean, there's no...
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
They were all here just a few minutes...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't tell...
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going...
Let's go!
Pardis DI is not a
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things...
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis...
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest walker. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholar.
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
My apologies.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him
My apologies.
Protected.
You need to hurry up. Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Unfortunate fault.
fight! Ha!
Let the show begin.
Spring forth! Scatter!
My apologies!
The doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Whirling snow! Ha! Yeah! Kami-san to Sumetsu! Take...
So soon.
Whirling snow! Yeah!
Prepare yourself.
My apologies!
No escape.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go.
Got it! Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness. I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that... Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith, but this also... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, I'm connected to your... This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as... She peered in. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my... You're doubting me again. Who wants to hurt? The doctor... How very amusing. Has anyone ever told... The doctor has never known his place. Even... You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to... It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods...
Paimon here's...
Excellency. What is she trying to communicate?
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move.
Struck by...
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen some... Ugh!
Hey, didn't I tell...
Just in case. Thank goodness she...
Hey, how about...
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand...
I know. They always think they can push...
Oh, he said...
Let me...
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's...
The Academia's God creation.
That sounds, as long as I can enjoy every... I must be the least...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really... Maybe...
You said the Balladeer claimed that...
Have you noticed?
So...
Based on what the travel... In other words, we've successfully completed...
Yay! That's a big...
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest...
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for... Let's continue to keep a low...
A blade embraces its duty.
Protect us.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha term.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, so we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and
Alright, everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy.
It appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean...
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire...
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get...
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead. So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my...
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right. So...
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was...
But you also...
Welcome, Nilu.
Huh? Join you? You mean...
Yes. Nilu.
Huh? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru. Well, that I've ever met. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are...
That's right!
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanal.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help with...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome!
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference, but...
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently.
Huh?
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Yep, good night. Today is the Academia's Nia Garbahar Day.
hello, you two. Sleep well?
Not really. What about you all?
Naturally.
You just want to show off how...
It's crucial to
The only thing you're...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the many restricted...
You know...
That isn't something they could have 500 years ago.
So...
Don't forget, the sages and all the Darshans when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. Well, yes, if precedence...
Everyone should be...
Let's go. Yes. We're...
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you...
That's me. Is something the matter?
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical... Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? What, the sages search for you? A blonde-haired traveler? So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived...
As I expected.
It's nothing.
All right.
What the heck just happened now?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearance. Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are...
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Is this the Academia's...
Indeed. The Academia just act natural.
What's this plan?
It's a lift that Academia
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand...
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage.
You think the Grand Sage will exit from... And after he does, we'd sneak past...
Who knows? However...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look...
You're... What's Grand Sage's art?
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Grand Sage.
I'm sure. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize. Excellent. The foot traffic here rendered...
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is... You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavor. If that is so...
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience, we shall regain even Ermin's soul for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. You will never understand the rapture of having a gods exist on a plane that care for the people. Fend off. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personal, the ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but with that in mind.
What a pathetic justification! Do you
As per your judgment, not only...
I'll hate them.
Anyway. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you would... It's a summary of my time...
I'll hate them? So you're... We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed as it is near.
We'll be monitored.
With the Akasha's calculation, to put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be... Are you not familiar with... In any case...
You're
Despicable. You're
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say.
First off, judging by the time, the Academia had not, with their instigation.
Regardless, that's only a guess.
Indeed. If I'm correct, sneak into the Academia on Nia Garba should your as for Sino.
Even if you impugn me...
You misunderstand, however.
You said that I betrayed the Academia.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to what are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right. Paimon
Apart from that, we still have yet an...
What?
He's always been the... Once the Traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down...
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth...
That isn't the only reason. According to the... That way, that even if we break into the sanctuary...
So our job is to wait...
The confinement room is... I'll work with Ramon's scholars. However...
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... the faster it blinks, the better the signal. Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. I want to become a... So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the Sanctuary of Sursta. The sages are creating a god to replace, and I'm forced to...
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think, should Archons have Have I been doing the right thing? Am I... How do I... It's so quiet here.
Since you've known the answers to all these questions.
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened to
You should have been angry.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's... Yep, so that...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great...
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything
Don't worry. They've been through it.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilou, how's it going?
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece...
Hey, Nilou! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away. Do you want some candy?
Vihar, thank you. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on...
You have a point.
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage. There's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that, come to think of it, when did Alhaitham Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, it's a time-tested trick of... Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusa, with the doctor's tech...
How despicable of them.
But, this is... I was originally asked, it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyargarbaha Day, if someone were to be seen performing in public, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban, and so the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the...
Sure sounds complicated, but it seems that's pretty clever. I just have one question.
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish...
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan still requires...
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant...
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone...
Then it'll be time for me... Here they come.
After laying low in the city for so long,
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but outside the Academia, this is our hunting ground.
with a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages, following those blasted...
Indeed. The trap...
All right, let's each...
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be...
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help. Besides, even if he's caught...
You've got a point.
Good luck.
This outfit.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do,
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I...
Relax. You only need to think about...
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guard.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Huh? Did I just... I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks? I should go check to see if... There seems to be nothing here. Just...
Good thing they didn't find me. I was close.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not see anything just...
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and...
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got...
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow amped?
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarba. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a...
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies. Right now, all academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest.
Arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying...
What happened? Just what is... Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his... That's impossible. The academia is heavily guarded. What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surat. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appears... How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser... Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to...
Confirm? No, it may be a bit offensive to say this, but... Grand Sage, what you're saying. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha.
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I...
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the...
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally can... Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something... Huh? She really appeared again? What is the...
What a comical Once the Akasha has put certain thought, you all can only see the world in your mind. The one you think you know. And precisely because of this, she has been a wise...
Sign. The Akasha predicted that you...
No, you were blind.
I truly did not expect a...
People change as a... You want to buy time. As for the investigation...
So what? Did you...
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Yeah, but I'm thinking about it. At least when Paimon thinks of...
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some...
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being... Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the academia, or the Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses. But as long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn to blind.
That's probably because you've been...
The Grand Sage, Sino forced him to... So, hurry. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Let the show begin.
See.
Get it together.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identity.
We're in a real competition, so please don't think...
Stay close and you will live. There is no escape!
Whirling snow!
From the ashes to this world anew.
Obey!
How brightly burns the truth!
Ready for reconnaissance. Beg for mercy.
The campaign begins.
finish with this.
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Let the flames of redemption rage!
The campaign begins.
Boba, get them!
Shine down!
From the ashes to this world anew.
Do your master's bidding!
The fate of this world is already...
I will not allow myself to fall behind today.
No escape!
I see you've improved significantly.
Now you shall perish!
Much remains. It's not over yet.
Ready for reconnaissance. Vengeance will be mine!
Inner son burn.
Terminate! Take flight!
Let's dance. Commit it to memory.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Take flight!
Ready, steady, go!
Whirling snow! My apologies! Unthinkable! Coming
Maisato out! Sumetsu!
Let the show begin.
Take flight!
Spring forth! Propagate!
My apologies!
Sharing my knowledge. Grow.
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
Scatter!
Whirling snow!
Let's dance. The Temple of Wisdom. Yeah.
My apologies!
Last night was so much fun! Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone. Hopefully we'll find someone in Inazuma to treat us to a meal too!
Chatting? From what I saw, you were eating the entire time, Paimon.
Hey! Not the entire time! This may hurt a little.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! Whirling snow!
Spring forth! Propagate!
Take flight! My apologies!
Let the show begin.
Take flight! My apologies! Kamisato art! Sometsu!
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us.
Take flight!
Germinate!
So rude!
Let the show begin.
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Whirling snow!
Scatter!
My apologies! Whirling snow!
Go, Barbara, go! Let's dance.
Take flight! Whirling snow! My apologies!
Propagate!
Ad Astra. Thank you for
A blade.
Traveler and Paimon.
Are you here for some...
That's right. And so, do you two want to come? It'll be a really fun time. It's something like a tradition of ours. Rehearsals are exhausting. Mr. Zubair, our manager, always says... But no one remembers that once the...
We've been to a lot of festivals during our adventure. Will your celebration also have lots?
Of course. We always do.
Ah, so we'll need to bring a present. Hey! Paimon's gonna put you in a box!
You can come. You two being there would be the best gift of all. It'll also be a good...
Is something up?
Yeah. But for now, it's more important for her to... I tried to visit her. All I could do was to leave a letter and she'll be better soon.
It's all thanks to you and Nilu that we managed to save Dunyarzad.
You're way too modest compared to you. Anyway, all that aside...
Paimon thinks it'll be a great time! What do you think,
Alright, then let's... Wait, I completely forgot about this...
Whoa!
Just one box.
That's way too...
All I know is that whenever I was planning on making a...
So this isn't even all of it? Of course!
So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
My opponent!